Hi, my name's Trevor Gardner. I'm a high school teacher. Today I'm representing these guys. They're a group of high school students that are concerned about some alarming health trends in our community. Over the last 5 years, our county's been rated consistently one of the worst in health ratings for the whole state. Compared to other parts of the state, we have higher incidences of cardiovascular disease, mental health issues. We have fewer recreational facilities per capita. In fact, the Pennsylvania Department of Health indicates that over 35% of our students K-12 are either overweight or obese. These things are alarming to us, and we believe that if we were getting enough exercise, we could begin to reverse some of these trends. Unfortunately, there's a number of issues exacerbating the problem. For one, consider the effects of recent news stories about concussions in contact sports. A recent ESPN poll showed that 57% of parents are less likely to allow their sons to play youth football leagues because they're worried about the effects of concussions. In fact, in our own school, there's been a dramatic increase in the number of serious concussions being diagnosed, and this is significantly affecting students involved in contact sports. Because of this, there's been somewhat of an exodus of students out of those sports, and they need something else to do for their physical activity. Another problem is the alluring distraction of technology. Kids these days, they have all kinds of screens. They've got smartphones, they've got televisions, video games, and these things are really alluring. They're tempting them to just sit on the couch and play with their thumbs instead of with their legs. They need to get out and run. They need to get outdoors, spend some time getting some real physical activity. We believe it's time to face the facts on these health issues. It's time to do something about it. Face the Facts stands for physical, healthy activity, challenges everyone. We realize that. We all need more motivation to get out and get the exercise that we need. Some commonly cited reasons for why people don't get enough exercise are that there's a high cost of gym memberships, it hurts to get exercise, or maybe they just don't even know how. Fortunately, we believe we have a good answer to all these problems. Working with our physical education teachers in our schools, we'd like to introduce some units on playing disc golf and running. We'd also like to hold some clinics in the community. We'd have some professionals and some student runners and disc golf players teach other people how to play these sports. Finally, we're hoping to reclaim some neglected portion of our natural parks in town. Some areas are just underutilized, or they've been decimated by years of strip mining. And we'd like to turn these into a disc golf course and a trail racing venue. Now, I'll have to explain that a little bit more, but what that basically does is get people out, getting exercise that they dearly need. Now, these are novel ideas, but they also have social benefits. And so we believe that those are the kinds of things that will begin to motivate people, because they can do it with friends, and it's something new they haven't tried, and hopefully that'll build some excitement and actually get people out and getting the exercise they need. So what's disc golf, you ask? That's the same question a bunch of community members were asking a few years ago when they installed a small local course in one of our parks. It happens to be a golf-style sport. People tee off and they throw a plastic disc, or sometimes we call it a frisbee. They're trying to land it in a metal, specially designed basket. In a single round that people play with friends or family, they end up walking 1 to 2 miles, and it takes at least a half an hour. So many people have taken up the game of disc golf at this course that now there's a demand for much bigger facilities, and that's something that we're dreaming for. Likewise, you might be asking, what is this trail racing thing you mentioned? Well, this is a completely new idea put together by some of our cross-country runners at the high school. Have you heard of a Tough Mudder, or maybe a marathon? These specialized running events seem to be exploding in our country with popularity. In an effort to capitalize on some of these recent successes in running, we'd like to propose a new design, a new type of running course called trail racing. See, in one of our parks, we happen to have a bunch of acres of land that's just been decimated by strip mining. It's full of deep valleys and tall ridges, and it's just littered with trails all over the place, miles of trails. What these runners would like to do is use some tree paint and label some different color-coded courses all through that area. Some of them would be long, some short, some difficult, some easy. Then they'd like to post a bulletin board somewhere near the trailhead. There'd be maps, there would be links to a website that accompanies the course, and maybe even an app designed for a smartphone. We're not sure, we're still in the dreaming phase.
But what people would do is they'd show up, they'd pick a course based on difficulty level, and then they'd traverse it. They'd challenge themselves. They'd use the app, use their smartphone, report their best times, and this would keep, our website would keep track of all the best times. It would be kind of a community competition, a leaderboard of sorts. Well, there you have it. We just need to face the facts about the poor health condition in our community, and all that it's going to take at this point is getting some more exercise. We ask that you would partner with us to help make this a reality and get our community back in shape.